Good morning. You said you had something exciting you wanted to talk about?
I do. I really think I have something you'll find interesting, and oh by the way, thanks for meeting me. This won't take 5 minutes, but first let me ask you a couple questions.
Sure. What would you like to know?
First, I know that both of us have looked for years for a business we could do that we had some control over, and would pay us what we deserve, both now and in the future.
That's true. We have tried a few things and often been disappointed. So often, it wasn't even our fault.
You're right. It often was simply a result of poor management, underfunding, or sometimes the product was too complicated and scientific, or the plan was just hard to understand. That's what you'll like about this. Strong management, well-funded, basic affordable product that most everyone can use, and a simple plan that is easy to understand and explain. And most importantly, something that is easy for the average person to fit into a busy schedule. This really seems to be the answer to so many of our prior frustrations.
Well, it sounds like it's everything we've been looking for. As a matter of fact, it almost sounds too easy.
You're right, but you can never eliminate all the hurdles. You still have to do the work. The biggest difference is that you'll accomplish more in less time. I think you'll agree that most people realize the value of a good supplement and would be willing to spend $40 a month on their own health.
You're telling me that the monthly charge is only $40? Most everyone I know can afford that, and would be willing to spend that on themselves. So tell me, how does the plan work? How do we make money?
If I may be so bold, let me address your real questions. You see, if I explain all the details, it'll just confuse you. Allow me to answer the 3 things you're really wondering. First, what do you have to do? Second, how much of your time will this take? And third, what will you get paid for doing it?
You pretty much hit it on the head. I'm sure you would love to give me all the details, but to be honest, you're right. Those details always lose me and make me dizzy.
That's not unusual. Let me ask you this. And please be very conservative, very skeptical, making the assumption that what I have said so far is true. How many people do you think you would have to present this to find one serious person who would join our efforts? And again, give me your skeptical answer.
I would guess, based on my past experience, that I would probably have to talk to 5 or 10.
Okay, then you wouldn't mind if I used 20?
Absolutely not. I know my results would be much better, but let's use 20 for your example.
Now I know you're a very busy person and you're probably wondering how you'll ever fit this in, but can you find time in your busy schedule to make just 1 phone call a day?
Of course. I could do that in my drive time.
So here are the numbers. At the end of 1 month, you would have 1 good person. At the end of month 2, you both enroll 1, so there would be 4. The next month there are 8, then 16. Then 32 and on and on. If you simply continue at that rate, at the end of 1 year your income would be over $10,000 per month. So my question is simple. Would you make 1 phone call a day, 5 days a week for 1 year for an extra $10,000 per month for life? If your answer is yes, then we need to talk. If your answer is no, then you are just one of the 19, and you'll be pleased to know, it is not my job to twist your arm. So tell me, doesn't that answer your questions? 1. What do we do? Make phone calls. 2. How many? 1 a day. And 3. How much do I get paid? $10,000 a month, forever.
Wow. I get it. That's really simple. So what's my next step? How do I get that supporting information you spoke of? This finally makes sense. I have no doubt that you'll be counting me as a 1, and would like to get the information so I can get started as quickly as possible.